Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Thursday. We got a huge college basketball slate today. Hopefully, you guys filled out your brackets. Going to be a lot of fun. We got some early action at about 12:15 today. So yeah, make sure you guys are locked in today. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell, guys. If you're not already signed up with FanDuel, go ahead and take advantage. You're going to get the bet 5 and get 200. For any new customer. And also they got the bet back on tournament games. Anytime, if you feel like your bet's losing, you can just hit the bet back. It'll give you your bet back in bonus bets. So, maybe take a shot on an underdog today. And, if it goes south, you got a chance to get your bet back. They also, I just checked, they have a no sweat token as well and a 25% profit boost today, guys. So if there's ever an opportunity to sign up with FanDuel, today's the day, guys. Really great promos, a lot of great opportunity. Check that out in the link in the description, guys. You definitely don't want to miss that. And yeah, we'll hop in it here. A lot of matchups, a lot to go over today. First matchup, we've got Creighton versus Louisville. Louisville playing at home too. They're opening up as a 2.5-point home favorite with the over/under at 145.5. Creighton coming into this matchup 24-8. Louisville 27-6. These teams have not played each other head to head before, which is the beauty of the NCAA tournament. You're going to get a lot of teams that have never played each other. Creighton, they're coming off a bad St. John's loss, but nonetheless, good year for Creighton. Louisville, they're 9-1 in their last 10. I mean, they've been pretty dominant here. They're coming off a tough Duke loss for the ACC championship, but still a really great turnaround season from Louisville. The numbers in the tournament, the numbers are going to be really good, both sides. So that's what's going to be really tough. These are all good teams that got into the tournament. Creighton, 13-6-1 covering the spread. They're 4-2 against the ACC. Louisville 4-2 covering the spread. They're 5-1 in March. They're 10-0 as a favorite. 6-2 covering on a Thursday at home here. I feel like they got the advantage here. They're lucky to be at home. Yeah, and I don't know. I think Louisville's. I like Louisville. I think they got the edge here. Going to be a great game. First game here. I know Creighton could probably give them problems with their big man Kalbrenner, but I like Louisville here. A good spot for them. I'm going to take the Cardinals -2.5 and Moneyline at home today. Next matchup, we got High Point versus Purdue. Purdue opening up as a 7.5-point favorite with the over/under at 153.5. High Point coming into this matchup 29-5. Purdue 22-11. Head-to-head, these teams have played once before. Purdue won that matchup 67-65. High Point, they're on a massive win streak. They've won their last 10 plus. It's a huge win streak they're on. They won their conference with ease. Purdue, you look at Purdue, not very impressive. I mean, 4-6 in their last 10. Yeah, not the momentum you really want coming into this. Yeah, coming into the tournament, you just no momentum there. High Point 7-1 covering the spread. 11-1-2 covering as an underdog here. Purdue just 2-6 covering the spread. Tell you what, I'm just looking at this. If there's ever a chance for an upset and to use your bet back token, guys, I think it's on High Point. I just think the numbers are there. They've been really good, and I think it's a good shot. Take a shot. If you're not feeling good about High Point in the second half, maybe it's getting out of reach, go ahead and cash that bet back in and get your bonus bets. But I think High Point's a really good dog to take. Whether it's a money line or you want the 7.5 points here, I'm just not in love with Purdue, what I've seen. They just are not hot coming into this, which is not what you want to see. I'll take High Point plus 7.5 in this one. Next matchup, we've got Montana versus Wisconsin. Wisconsin opening up as a 16-point favorite with the over/under at 151.5. Montana coming into this matchup 25-9. Wisconsin 25-8. Head to head, these teams have played once before. Wisconsin beat them 73-49. Montana 9-1 in their last 10. And they had a great season. They're pretty hot. Wisconsin coming off a Michigan loss. Tough loss for Wisconsin. Montana 4-0-1 covering the spread right now. They're 7-0 on a Thursday. The overs hit in 5 of their last 5 as an underdog. Wisconsin 12-6 covering the spread. They are 8-0 against the Big Sky. Man, this one's tough. This is a pretty big spread. I'm just looking. The last time they were double-digit favorites was against Penn State. They lost that outright. Did beat Washington as 13.5-point favorites. Haven't seen Montana as a big underdog this season. They've been pretty much decent to big favorites this season. It's going to be an interesting game. Montana's been good covering the spread. This is a very big spread. These very big spreads, you gotta watch out for these very big spreads. It's just, man, teams like Montana, they're really gonna show out, I think. A few of these teams will. It's gonna be tough to pick. A few of these smaller schools, I mean, they're gonna be competitive. I'm gonna take a shot with Montana. I like the 16 points. I don't know, Wisconsin haven't had too many blowout wins this season. They've had some, but pretty recently they've been in a lot of tough games here. I'm gonna take a shot with Montana plus 16 on the road. Next matchup, we got SIU versus Houston. Houston opening up as a 29-point favorite with the over/under at 126.5. SIU coming into this matchup 22-11. Houston 29-3. Head-to-head, these teams have not played each other. SIU coming off a Southeastern Missouri win. A big win for them, winning their conference. Houston, yeah, they won their last 10 plus. They're extremely hot coming into this. SIU, no really great numbers. I mean, they're 4-1 in March. That's like the best number I could find. Houston, 2-4 covering the spread. I mean, this is a massive spread. 14-0 on a Thursday, 6-0 covering against the Ohio Valley Conference. I mean, man, can SIU hang? That's the only thing. Are they going to be able to hang around? Because this is just a monster spread, and Houston has to dominate. I mean, this just feels like one of those games where we see it every year. A first round, they're just like a 20-something, 30-point favorite, and like it's like a game where they win by like 50, and it's just an absolute massacre. This kind of just feels like that game here. I just don't love the numbers with SIU like I love the underdogs. Haven't played that amazing. They were 7-3 in their last 10. I need some better consistency from SIU. I think I got to take Houston minus 29 in this one. Next matchup, we got Mcneese State versus Clemson. Clemson opening up as a 7-point favorite with the over/under at 133.5. Mcneese coming into this matchup 27-6. Clemson also 27-6. Head-to-head, these teams have not played each other before. Mcneese, I mean, they're won their last 10 plus. Really great season for them. Clemson coming off a Louisville loss. Tough loss for Clemson. Still hot, 9-1 in their last 10. Really great season from Clemson. Mcneese 0-6 against the ACC. They're 4-9 covering the spread right now. 1-5 covering on a Thursday. Clemson 12-5 covering the spread. 10-1 on a Thursday. 12-6 covering as a favorite. Then they're 4-1 covering on a Thursday at home, where they've been good. Yeah, this one's, I don't know. This is another tough one here. I've been riding Clemson all season, man. They've been such a moneymaker. They've been very good against this conference. Mcneese has struggled against the ACC. Hasn't been good covering the spread for a small team that's been dominant. They have not covered the spread a lot. They've been a big favorites a lot of times and haven't been able to cover those. I like Clemson here. I just think they're the much better team. I'll take a shot with Clemson minus 7 in the money line today. Next matchup, we got VCU versus BYU. BYU opening up as a 2.5-point favorite with the over/under at 146.5. VCU coming into this matchup 26-6. BYU 24-9. Head-to-head, these teams have not played each other before. VCU 9-1 in their last 10. They're coming off a Mason win. BYU coming off a bad Houston loss by 20, but 9-1 in their last 10. Really turned it around the second half of the season. VCU just 1-4 covering the spread, 1-6 against the Big 12. BYU 8-2 covering the spread. I mean, man, they've been a great covering team. 5-0 as a favorite. The under has hit in 4 of their last 5 against the Atlantic 10. I'm really liking BYU here. I mean, obviously they're in a tough conference, and they've shown they could hang with good teams here. VCU, I mean, we don't really know. This will be a big test for VCU. I really think you're getting BYU pretty cheap today. So I'm liking BYU -2.5 in Moneyline in this one. Next matchup, we got Georgia versus Gonzaga. Gonzaga opening up as a 6.5 point favorite with the over-under at 150. Georgia coming into this matchup 20-12. Gonzaga 25-8. Head-to-head, Gonzaga 3-2 in the last 5 head-to-head meetings. Georgia, not the greatest resume coming into here. And I don't know. To be honest, it's like Georgia, how did they even make the tournament? Personally, they are not one of the best teams in the SEC. Not even top 5 or so. So, I mean, they're kind of lucky they snuck in, I guess. Georgia coming off an Oklahoma loss. They're just 5-5 in their last 10. Gonzaga 9-1 in their last 10. They're hot. Georgia 5-1 covering the spread. They're 10-1 covering the march. I mean, they've actually been decent record-wise though lately. Not that great. They had a little stretch where they beat Vandy, South Carolina, Texas, and Florida. I mean, that Florida win was huge for them. Gonzaga 5-2 covering the spread. They're 10-1 on a Thursday. I will say, because I saw a video on this yesterday, Georgia basketball has not done anything in the tournament, like ever. Georgia football, pretty dominant, wins championships. Georgia basketball, I mean, they don't do anything ever. I just don't think they're much of a threat, to be honest. And Gonzaga, this is what Gonzaga does every year. Not the greatest season for Gonzaga, much different team, but this is their time when they shine here, and I gotta take Gonzaga -6.5 in Moneyline today. Next matchup, we got Wofford versus Tennessee. Tennessee opening up as an 18.5 point favorite with the over-under at 133.5. Wofford coming into this matchup 19-15. Tennessee 26-6. Head-to-head, Tennessee 3-0 in their 3 head-to-head meetings. Wofford on a 3-game winning streak, coming off a Furman win. Tennessee coming off a tough Florida loss. We know how good Florida is. Wofford 0-5 against Tennessee. Surprisingly 4-1 covering the spread right now. Nothing too crazy from them. Tennessee 9-0 against the Southern Conference. 2-5 covering the spread. 1-6 covering as a favorite. They've had trouble covering the spreads here. Man, can Wofford hang around? That's my only question. They haven't really been big underdogs that I can really see. Yeah, this one's a sketchy line. We know Tennessee can be pretty good. This is a big spread for them. I don't know. I really don't know about this one because they've just been bad covering the spread here. And Wofford 5-0 covering against the SEC. Listen, I'm intrigued. I mean, I don't think Wofford's going to upset them, but this is a big spread. I think I'm going to take a shot with Wofford plus 18.5 in this one. I think it's a good spot for them. I think they're another team. I don't know. That bet back token, if you're going to bet the spread, it's a good spot for them to use that bet back token today, guys. Next matchup, we've got Arkansas versus Kansas. Kansas opening up as a 5-point favorite with the over-under at 146. Arkansas coming into this matchup 20-13. Kansas 21-12. Head-to-head, Arkansas 2-0 in their 2 head-to-head meetings. Arkansas coming off a Mississippi loss. Kansas coming off an Arizona loss. Neither team coming into super hot here. I think both are just honestly happy they made it. Arkansas 9-2-2 covering the spread. They're 4-2 covering against the Big 12. 5-1 covering on a Thursday on the road. Kansas just 6-12 covering the spread right now. I don't know, man. This is Calipari time. I just think if Arkansas got into the tournament, I think they'll be okay. And this isn't the same Kansas team we've seen the last many years. They've struggled this season. I mean, they're not that reliable Kansas team, and it's clearly shown against some of the good teams. They struggled this year. I mean, Houston, Texas Tech, Arizona, BYU, all the teams that have been decent and good, they struggled. Yeah, I don't think they should be 5-point favorites. This is another game. I really like using the bet back token, guys, today, and using that no sweat. I think Arkansas is a great. This is a tournament upset in the making right here. Give me Arkansas +5 in this one. Next matchup, we got Yale versus Texas A&M. Texas A&M opening up as a 7-point favorite with the over/under at 139. Yale coming into this matchup 20-7. A&M 22-10. These teams have not played each other before. You got Yale coming off a Cornell win. Really great season for them. 9-1 in their last 10. Able to win their conference. A&M, not the greatest flow coming into this. Coming off a Texas loss. I mean, they did not a conference winner. They are 2-5 in their last 7. So not much momentum there. Yale, they're just 1-10 against the SEC. We know they've struggled against the SEC here. 16-1 in their last 17. This is a good Yale team. A&M just 2-5 covering the spread. Man, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I picked Yale on my bracket. I've seen A&M this season. Not the most reliable. They've struggled against a lot of teams. No real momentum there. You got Yale. I mean, Yale's got nothing to lose. The 7-point spread just kind of, it definitely worries me a bit. And I think I like Yale. This is another game, guys. I'm liking the bet back token. I'm liking the bet back token on a lot of these dogs today. I think you got to take a shot on these dogs, especially if you got a chance to get your bonus bet back. I think Yale's another good team too. A&M's got to watch out. I'll take a shot with Yale +7. Next matchup, we got Drake versus Missouri. Missouri opening up as a 6.5-point favorite with the over/under at 133. Drake coming into this matchup 30-3. Missouri 22-11. Head-to-head, these teams have not played each other before. And tough to, don't really see too many 30-win teams here in this tournament. And Drake is definitely one of them. I mean, they're hot, 9-1 in their last 10, winning their conference. Missouri, bad stretch coming in as they're coming off a bad Florida loss. They are 1-4 in their last 5. Not the momentum you want coming into this. Drake 8-0 covering as an underdog. 8-1 in March. They're on a nice winning streak. Missouri 1-4 covering the spread right now. The overs hit in 9 of their last 9. Yeah, this is another dog I'm liking. I'm liking Drake here. I think they're a really good dog today, guys. Really good bet back team, guys, to use that token again. So pick and choose on who you want to use your token on today, guys. So I think it is just a single bet. A lot of good dogs I like today. Give me Drake +6.5 in this one. Next matchup, we got Utah State versus UCLA. UCLA opening up as a 5-point favorite with the over/under at 144. Utah State coming into this matchup 25-7. UCLA 22-10. Head-to-head, these teams have not played each other. You got Utah State coming off a Colorado State loss. Not the greatest momentum here. They are 6-4 in their last 10. UCLA coming off a Wisconsin loss. Utah State 6-3 covering the spread. The overs hit in 5 of their last 7 against the Big Ten. They're 8-1 on a Thursday. You got UCLA 8-3-1 covering the spread. 5-1 covering in March. They're 11-1 as a favorite. I don't know. This is not Utah State. Not really a dog I'm in love with, to be honest. We've seen plenty of games where they've gotten blown out here. just in their last few games. I don't know. This just feels like a good spot for UCLA. Not the dominant UCLA team we've seen in years past, but still a decent team. I think I'm going to take UCLA -5 in money line today. Next matchup, we got Nebraska, Omaha versus St. John's. St. John's opening up as an 18.5-point favorite with the over-under at 148. Nebraska, Omaha coming into this matchup 22-12. St. John's 29-4. Head-to-head, these teams have not played each other before. Omaha, they are on a 6-game winning streak. Played pretty well coming into this. Had a good season. St. John's on a 9-game winning streak. They're coming off a Creighton win, winning their conference. Omaha, I'm in 6-0 covering the spread right now. They're 4-1 on a Thursday, 9-1 covering in March. St. John's 7-1 covering the spread. They're 8-0 as a favorite, 4-1 covering on a Thursday. Yeah, these are tough. I mean, gosh, these games are so hard, guys, to predict because you just don't know what these unknown teams like Nebraska, Omaha are going to do. This is a very big spread. Last time St. John's were a 20-point favorite against Seton Hall. They only won by 10 on that one. But against DP 11.5, they had about a 20-plus point win there. They've had their games, and against Butler, they had like a 21-point win. They've had their dominating games here. I just think for me, it's hard to bet against St. John's. I've been riding them for a while, and such a moneymaker here. I just think St. John's is going to come out and pound them today. Give me St. John's -18.5 in money line. Next matchup, we've got UC San Diego versus Michigan. Michigan opening up as a 2.5-point favorite with the over-under at 143. San Diego coming into this matchup 29-4. Michigan 23-9. Head-to-head, these teams have not played each other before. You got San Diego. They've won their last 10+. I mean, man, dominant season for them. Right under 30 wins. Michigan on a 3-game winning streak. They're coming off a Wisconsin win. Crazy. They winning their conference here. Not the greatest season for Michigan, but more of a surprise. Didn't think they'd probably get here. San Diego, the numbers are great for them. They're 6-0 covering as an underdog, 5-0 on a Thursday, 13-2 covering the spread. They're 5-0 covering on a Thursday on the road. This is a very good team. Don't sleep on them. Michigan, the numbers aren't amazing. I'll tell you that. 0-8 covering on a Thursday, 1-11 covering as a favorite. The numbers aren't great for Michigan here. San Diego, this is going to be definitely a tough match for Michigan. That's for sure. That's why the spread is that's why they're barely a favorite. Definitely got to show some respect to San Diego. I just think Michigan advances here. I had them going in my brackets. I just think I like what I've seen from Michigan here this last month. And, 3-game winning streak coming off Wisconsin, Maryland, Purdue, all three, tough teams here. I think I got to take Michigan -2.5 in money line in this one. Then the last matchup, we got UNC Wilmington versus Texas Tech. Texas Tech. I'm sorry, this is not the last one. We still got more. Oh no, this is the last one of the day. Okay, there's a lot more games tomorrow. I'm tripping. So yeah, last one of the day. We got UNC Wilmington versus Texas Tech. Tech opening up as a 14-point favorite with the over-under at 142.5. UNC coming into this matchup 27-7. Texas Tech 25-8. Head-to-head, these teams have played once before. Texas Tech winning that matchup 85-76. UNC coming off a 6-game winning streak right now. Nice little stretch they're on coming into this game. Texas Tech coming off an Arizona loss. 7-3 in their last 10. UNC 7-0 covering on a Thursday. They're 9-0 covering on the road on a Thursday. 4-2 covering the spread, although they are just 1-8 against the Big 12. Texas Tech 12-2 as a favorite. 2-4 covering the spread. They've struggled covering the spread here. And another game. Can UNC Wilmington hang? this one's another, obviously another tough one. 14-point dogs. Man, can they hang with Texas Tech? That's really my only question. We've seen them. I mean, they've a double-digit favorites. We've seen them dominate this season. I just fear for UNC Wilmington they could get blown out. That's just what I fear. So I think I got to take Texas Tech -14 in Moneyline today. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Thursday, guys. Make sure you go check out my links in the description with Fanduel. Also with Underdog, if you want to do player props, really good profit boost for you, or really good sign up bonuses as well. Use that bet back token today, guys. Trust me. And good luck today, guys. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.